Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a returning guest. He is one of the top bantamweights in New England, and he will be fighting next Saturday at Cage Titan 66 on July 20th. He will be fighting Tyler Smythe. He is 5-0, looking to go 6-0. Andrew, the Gladiator Valdina. How's it
Oh,
going, Andrew?
damn, that's a good intro. I'm feeling good, brother. How you doing?
Awesome, man. You're about 6 days out. How you feeling?
Feel good. Feel good. The mindset's right. My body's healthy, thankfully. I got all my last sessions out of the way last week, past few days, and now it's kind of just throwing it on cruise control until fight night. Get the weight in order on Thursday night, Friday morning, and then just reap the benefits of a lot of hard work this camp. I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir. I saw you went out there to Longo and got in some work with Aljamain Sterling. How was that, man?
Dude, that was a awesome experience. Wouldn't give that up for the world. I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I'm very grateful that my team, Tyson Chartier, kind of planned it and put it together, I believe, and he brought a bunch of us out from the cartel over to Longo and Weidman's MMA. Bunch of killers over there, really high prospects in the region, undefeated fighters around my weight class, high level UFC fighters like Aljamain and a few other guys there. It was sick. We banged out 4 workouts in total. It was only like a 4 hour drive there. So we got there and we worked out Monday morning, Monday night, Tuesday morning, Tuesday night. And every session was different. It was a grappling one time, striking another, sparring another. And then like a wrestling seminar to cap it off at the end by Aljamain Sterling. And yeah, it was sick. It was sick.
That's awesome, man. Did you pick up any tools, so to speak, that you can add to your arsenal now?
Oh, of course, of course. I'm always trying to be a student of the game wherever I am, man. Like I could be just jumping into a gym down the street right now and like just trying to like learn, pick something up, be a sponge with like the mind and stuff like that. And that was no different going over there. Aljamain has like huge wrestling tips that he was giving us, just different little grappling situations of where we can just like choose an alternate avenue like uh of like moving to a certain position and stuff. It was awesome. I like the stuff's gonna be very useful. I'm already using it on like a day-to-day basis, some of the shit that he showed of it. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome, man. And going into the fight with Tyler Smythe, what do you know about him, and how do you feel like your style is going to compare against his?
Tyler Smythe is just a wrestler. I think he throws hands a little bit here and there in his fights, but he's mainly a wrestler. He likes to get in there and find a connection, grab someone's leg, hold on to it for dear life a little bit, and you know, try to play his top game a little bit. But I've faced wrestlers in the past. I've wrestled my entire life. I wrestled in high school and college. A 4 year starter in college wrestling, 3 year captain. I have a pretty good wrestling background under my belt, and I'm training with some of the best guys in the cartel too. So I'm planning to nullify all his grappling. My advantages are gonna be honestly my own grappling. I believe I think it's better than his, and I also have way more superior striking. I think, and I just think anything that I want to do in that cage on Saturday, man, is gonna come to fruition, and it's gonna be a good night.
Yes, sir. And how do you get it done? How do you see it ending?
First round KO.
After you put in all that hard work, man, and you've been through the camp and everything, and you've dieted correctly and everything like that, come Sunday, what's going to be a go-to post-fight cheat meal?
Man, so usually after the fights, I'll sometimes I go to Tavern on the Wharf for a nice brunch after. I got a long table full of family and friends, man. Good people around me and stuff. So I got my direct family. I'm probably gonna be getting some brunch with. Sometimes Joey Guns, Joe Poyer, who's also on the card, he brings a couple of his buddies and his family over, and we just have like a nice group family brunch. So one time I got a for the meal in particular though, I got this like breakfast pizza, dude, that was fucking unbelievable. So I don't know if they're still giving the breakfast pizza out, but I gotta find somewhere that does. It was so good.
Fans expect for you at the Memorial Hall on Saturday night, man?
I just think they're gonna see an absolute killer out there, man. Like a calm, composed, intelligent decision-making killer. I'm gonna be patient in there. I'm gonna do exactly what I know I can do to this kid, and I think the fans are just gonna be in for a very electric performance out of me. I'm not trying to like raise the bar or anything like that. I'm not trying to perform more, quote unquote, than I'm supposed to and stuff because of the position I'm in with the co-main event spot. Like no, I'm treating this as any fight I've ever had, man, and not taking them lightly, of course. But I just think that what I can do and the performance I have and the character I have and the mindset that I'll keep in that fight, it's gonna show an electric performance, and the whole fucking Coliseum is gonna go roaring.
Assuming you take no damage and everything like that. When can we expect you to see back in there? Are you looking towards like the September date, or how many more are you looking to get done?
My mindset's kind of shifted a little bit through my career and stuff. Like beginning of my pro career, I was ready to just rattle off a bunch of fights back to back to back to back, like I did 4 in a row, 4 finishes and shit like that. I don't really know if I want to take that approach again. I'm gonna take it as they come now. The last fight that I had after a whole year layoff, like you said, I took no damage. I felt really good. I was sharp. I played everything perfectly. It was almost a perfect fight, honestly. And I'm looking to do that again. I'm not taking them lightly, like I said, but if all goes according to plan, how I see it in my mind, and I come out unscathed with another finish under my belt, dude, I mean, why not take one more fight? Like pretty soon. I know September there's a card. Maybe I'll go on that. I wouldn't do a fourth consecutive, I don't think this time around, but maybe September. If not, I'll just be patient. Maybe like one more card at the end of the year, wrap things off at like 7-0, and look to higher things the next year coming.
Yes, sir. And I know you're not looking past Tyler, but is there anybody else on your radar? Anybody else you're thinking about getting in there and scrapping with?
Anybody that wants it, they can get it at this point. I've been telling people pretty openly that I'm trying to face some high level fighters from here on out. I want to have contender style fights. I want to prepare myself for that next step, which in my mind is contender series shot for the UFC, any type of entry into the UFC. And I really just want to prepare myself with some tough dudes from here on out. No names in particular. Tyler's first, and we'll go from there after.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, that was all I had for you today, Andrew. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man. Have me on and give me the spotlight here. If you don't mind, do you care if I shout out a couple sponsors real quick?
Not at all. Shout out your sponsors, socials, everything before we go.
All right, sweet. So let me just back out into my notes. Can you still see me if I'm like this?
Oh yeah.
All right, perfect. So the sponsors for Cage Titan 66 this fight camp, man, they've all been very generous in helping me, accomplish my goals, get to different gyms, travel up and down Massachusetts almost on a daily basis, and the support does not go overlooked, man. I truly appreciate all these guys. So to start, Face Off Fight Co, bunch of great grappling gear. Actually, this week in particular, because it's my fight week, everything's going to be $10 off if you use code Valdina at checkout on their website. It's fofco.com. US Golden Pond, they're out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Great deals at that pawn shop there. They always have new inventory coming in every week too. Dog Money Consulting, bunch of expert sports betting consultants that just hooked up to me this fight camp. I think they've also went to every single one of my pro fights, maybe even amateur fights as well, and they bet on all my pro fights, and they haven't been wrong yet. So definitely reach out to them for some sports betting advice. Drake and Exhaust and Break, obviously out of Drake and Mass, my hometown. I appreciate all the home love. Northeast Custom Granite, truly appreciate them. That they've been sponsoring me for a few fights now, and they do great work. They did all my granite work for my family's house up in Pelham, New Hampshire. Awesome job. Gifted Peace LLC. That's a few of my teammates. They were actually at the open work. One half of the team there at Gifted Peace LLC, and two of my former wrestling teammates that are just banging out some candles, dude. And there's some good smelling candles too. They have room spray and some cologne as well that I've been throwing on. So it's good stuff there. And last but not least, Patty's Ale House and Drake It. Again, thank you for the hometown love. That's one of the go-to spots post-fight on that week after. I'll hit a bunch of different bars and stuff, have some good food and drinks with some friends in the hometown. And Patty's Ale House is definitely not one to miss out on. So I appreciate all the support from everybody. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you to everybody that bought tickets who are going to purchase the stream to witness history in Pelham, honestly. I mean, in Plymouth this weekend coming up. One of the biggest main events ever to ever grace Plymouth Memorial Hall. I consider the co-main event pretty damn good too. And I just can't wait to get out there and do my thing and do what I know I can do.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to watch you perform next Saturday, man. And good luck.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go.
Have a great day.
Thanks, man. You too.